Welcome to Subramani. The decision taken by Isro maybe 40 years ago has meant that there was some process which was put in place, and with a constant improvement and success on its way, we have been able to reach the southern side of the moon, and we are the first country to do it. Why am I saying this? Is it a great achievement? Of course it's a great achievement, but please understand, this achievement was not visible to the man who may have started it, right? That man is no longer there, but he's created an organization which put a process in place which allows you to do such things, which allows you to fail and learn from failure, and make sure that all the lessons from failure are used for the next voyage, and then one day you're successful. Yes, last time when we sent something to the moon, it did not work, it failed, and we did cut a sorry figure in the eyes of those people who don't understand that failure is just a step to success. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because when you put a process in place and you do it regularly, the impact may not be visible, right? So if you join a gym and you constantly look into the mirror or on the weighing scale, it may not have any impact, or it may have an impact much slower than what you thought it would. But are you saying that you won't get healthier? Are you saying you won't get fitter? Are you saying your bone strength won't improve, your muscle mass won't improve? No, you're not saying that, right? So don't think of it as failure if you can't do certain things. Like for example, if you start doing squats and you are able to do 15 squats, or you're able to do 12 squats, or maybe not even that, maybe you're able to do only 8 squats. Does it mean you failed? Answer is no. Today you did 8. Make sure that you do at least 8 every day from now on for 30 days. So you do 8, you do 9, then you do 10, then you do, one day you will be able to do 30. And one day you will be able to do 30 in the morning and 30 in the evening, and one day you will be able to do 120 in a day. Yes, it is the power of compounding. Can you do 8 squats a day? Yes. Can you do 9 tomorrow? Maybe yes. Can you do 10 day after tomorrow? Maybe yes. Maybe after a week you're doing 11, then you're doing 12. The most important thing is to put a process in place, and a continuous process. Can you do this with your investing? The answer is yes. You put in a process in place, which could be just maybe an SIP, maybe a process to do the research, maybe whatever it is, right? You have to put the process in place and not constantly look over the shoulder and say, oh, this has not worked and that has not worked. The worst thing that you can do in your weight reduction thing is to buy a weighing scale at home. Don't do that, because it will mean you'll check your weight in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and you'll make life miserable for yourself, right? It's much better that you join a gym which has a weighing scale. 99% of gyms have weighing scales. You go and check your weight once in a week or once in 15 days. You make sure that you have a trainer, and you put the process in place. When I'm saying the process in place is, don't be over optimistic and think you can do 3 hours of gymming every day. You will not be able to. If you have never been to a gym and you're 45 years of age, chances are you will be able to do half an hour of gymming, maybe out of which 10-15 minutes was in doing some cardio on the treadmill and getting your heart slightly up so that you start doing your work, right? So similarly, if you want to be a good investor, put a process in place and say, okay, I will buy this share at 100 rupees. I am an investor. I am very clear that day-to-day fluctuation does not bother me. However, since I don't want to be overconfident, for me the stop loss would be 70 rupees, which is 30% down, because if the share that I buy is down 30%, it means the market is sending me some signal that maybe I was wrong in my theory, maybe I was wrong in the pricing, maybe I did not build enough margin of safety, so I will get out at 70. I will not allow myself to say, oh, I will be, I think it's a better buy and things like that. Maybe it will go from 100 to 50 and then go from 50 to 150. Maybe it will do, but for you have to make some rules, some process to which you stick. You can't stick by the rules which I make. So I am just hoping to guide you, incite you, push you, kick you, whatever word you want to use, to make your own rules. create your own document, create your own philosophy statement as to why you're investing, what are the rules by which you will invest, and make sure that the process that you put in place, maybe you're a value investor, maybe you're a growth investor, maybe you're both, maybe you're a partial speculator, maybe you're going to do delivery based trading. Be very clear in what you want to do, write down the process, put the process in place, make sure that you work on it on a regular basis. If some change is needed in the process, think hard about it, talk to somebody, change the process, but don't discard the process, don't throw away the process, because the process is what is going to take you there, right? So somebody put a process in place in Isro or in NASA or in any place, or in Boeing, right, wherever you're flying or whatever, somebody has put in a process, somebody knows in Indigo what the pilot is supposed to do. There is a process for the pilot, it is documented, he is trained, he does it every day, right? I could even say she does it every day. Indigo has a large number of female pilots, right? So you understand that the process is important. If you're flying an airline, if you're running a bank, if you're doing anything, why would process not be important for you as an individual while investing? So create the process, whatever it is. I'm not telling you, oh, go to page number 412 of this book and you will find the process. I'm not trying to say that, but if you want to do anything, you have to put through a process, and it's very important that the process should be simple, process should be doable, and the process is something which you should follow regularly, and you understand the benefits of having the process. So only when you have the process, you understand the benefits of the process, you work on the process, and you see the results, will you feel that the process is working, and the process is working on a daily basis. Only because you are working on the process, you are getting your results. So similarly, like in eating, like in gymming, like in investing, put in a process in place like what Isro has done, and the success could come after a much longer period of time, right? So if you're creating a family heirloom, write down the process saying, this is what I'm going to do for creating this heirloom for this family, and maybe the results will be seen after 30, 40 years, 50 years. Maybe you could be alive because of progress in science, but even if you're not alive, the process documents would be in place, and somebody else would take care of the process and make sure that the family wealth is created, maintained and grown. Thank you.